What's up, Transformers fans? Mondo here, back with another Moonbase 84 transmission, and back taking another look at some more Transformers Wild King from Takara Tomy. And today we're going to take a look at the Energy Beast Leafback and Hydrophant. As you can see here, I already have them out of the packaging. I got these guys a few days ago, and you guys, if you've seen my other Wild King reviews, you know I absolutely love these guys, so I couldn't wait before I shot the video to take them out and play with them. But we'll take a closer look, a quick look at the packaging real quick. We've got little boxes for each one. This one for Hydrophant, you get a big picture of the toy, a bunch of stuff I don't understand because unfortunately I don't speak Japanese. Takara Tomy. I just love, and I said this in my previous video of Wild King videos, I just love the packaging on these. I think I'm going to actually save the Wild King packaging. I tend to save a lot of stuff that I get, not that I got a lot of it from Takara's packaging, because I just love it. Just splash with color in a good way. There you see Prime powered up with 4 energy beasts, and then you get what you get with Hydrophant on the side. More Hydrophant, another product shot, probably some legal disclosures, and probably a flavor text. And the same with Leafback. Nice shot of Leafback. Same thing, what you get with Leafback. Boom, more Leafback. Product shot, flavor text, and legal. Okay, so you didn't click on this video, I'm sure, to stare at packaging. You want to see the toys, and we're going to check these guys out right now. So here we have Hydrophant and Leafback. Hydrophant is the elephant, Leafback the Triceratops, and I really like for both of these guys their color schemes. For Hydrophant, I like the different blues used, different shades of blues, the darker and the lighter, and then mixed in, of course, with that gray. Leafback, again, I like the greens going with the yellows that they use for him, and mixed with the black for the Triceratops mode. They just really pop to me. We'll take a closer look at Hydrophant. And as you can see here, that nice blue, different two-tone blue mixed with the gray. Like I said, I think it really works, really stands out. There's the front of the elephant head. You can move his tusks. Oh, this is one thing, one little gripe, his tail piece, which is his weapon. Much like, I always want to say Long Rat, no, Light Long, likes to pop off. But his tusks are also like water cannons. And then his trunk does move. You can articulate his trunk like that and wiggle his ears. So I thought that's pretty cool, because there's not much else in articulation with these guys. Their knees do bend a little bit. But yeah, because of transformation, the back is static, it locks in. But I still think they're fun little beast animals. Take a closer look at the elephant head. And then the back. Oh, and you can articulate his tail, but like I said, it likes to pop off because it is his weapon. But you can articulate it. Leafback, again. The green, the yellows mixed with the green really pop, and then you throw in the black, just a really nice color scheme. And the black horns and some yellow horn. But really nice head sculpt down here. Some nice detail, just like with Hydrophant. You can move his horns. Can you do his head? A little bit. And then of course the same, like I said, limited in the front legs for articulation. And you can move his tail as well. But yeah, again, really cool looking Triceratops. I love dinosaurs. Oh, I forgot to mention, they both have their energy crystal. You get Leafback, I guess is like a plant power, but it's like a shiny metallic green, really nice. And then Hydrophant is water, and you get that nice metallic blue, and it is two-tone too, slightly different blues used in there. Same with Leafback, you can see a little bit of darker green in there, maybe if the camera's picking it up. All right, so that is their beast mode. So let's transform these guys up and take a look at their robot modes. Okay, so I have Leafback here all in robot mode, and I wanted to show that the energy crystal does come off, and you can plug it in either this way or that way. I have Hydrophants to my right, so I'll do leaf backs that way, just to spruce it up a little. Before we take a closer look at the robots, I think it's cool too that, like, because of the modular nature, you can do things like the instructions have it his like Triceratops head here and his elephant head there. But I think it's cool that you can like plug it back here if you wanted, maybe for a cleaner look. But I find plugging them like on the shoulders gives it that Beast Wars vibe. So there they are, and we will take a look. We'll stay with leaf back. We'll take a closer look. That shiny metallic green energy crystal is causing a little havoc with my lighting, but you see he has his head. He has two horns, kind of emulating his Triceratops mode nature. I wish there was a little more paint in his head to like bring out some of that detail, but it is a nice head sculpt. And then of course you still get the greens and yellows running throughout. And then again on these guys, very clean backs. And then we'll take a look at Hydrophant here. And I really like his head sculpt. I liked it in the show. If the glare doesn't get away, I don't know. It just has like that classic G1-ish Transformers vibe, and it just looks really nice. Really cool. I love how the metallic blue and the metallic green energy crystals pop on these two. Really cool. Get them to stand. And then articulation, they're engineered the same exact way. They share a lot of the same parts, like I said, except for all the energy beasts do, except for the stuff that make them their unique animals. So, of course, you can move his arm up like that, hit himself in the head. They rotate. They got the elbow bend, the swivel at the elbow. You get a waist. You don't get a wrist. Waist, splits, kick forward, kick back. Weird wonky knee bend on these guys. Their knees are a bit different than Volca's and Light Longs, I believe. You do get a little toe, no rocker or anything, and you get a thigh swivel. So yeah, there's a lot of the articulation, modern articulation in these guys, especially for this size. Not too bad. Okay, so all that's left to do is to transform these guys up into their combined modes. Now they can be arms or legs. I'm gonna do the arm because to me, having two powered a Prime and Megatron with two powered up legs but not two powered up arms is weird, and you can't do one or the other if you only have two energy beasts, because then one of their legs are too long and they won't stand. So I'm going to do the arm modes for both these guys, and we'll check it out. So here we have Prime with Light Long already combined with him, and we're going to power him up a little bit more and add Hydrophant to him. And then you're just going to take him, plug it in like so. I said like so. There we go. Prime, it's hard to say, hard to explain, but he's a little more difficult to get everything plugged in and to stay in, more so than Megatron. And then we're going to flip this to the 2-port system, 2-peg system. We're gonna plug it into here like so. Oops, without trying to break the elephant ears. There we go. Or the tusk or the trunk. And then I think you can, well, this one's different than Long Rack. Long Rack you can plug here, but we can give him his axe here. So we can double axe. Again, those ports suck. I don't know why they chose to do it like this. But there. Now he has this little axe. And there is Prime. All powered up now with a giraffe and an elephant for an arm. Oh, almost forgot. Got to give him the water element energy crystal. Like so. And there you go. There is Prime all powered up. Why isn't, we can do it like that. So cool. So next, of course, we will do Megatron and Leafback. So here's Megatron already with Captain Volca. I will note that this is his forearm plugged into the top of his shoulder, because Megatron, for some reason, you can't store his forearms in his legs unless you convert the legs for his powered up combined mode with an Energy Beast. Prime, you can put the forearms in his legs without doing that. So I didn't want to lose his forearms, so that's where it is. I'll take his cannon off. Take his forearm off. Trust the old Leafback here. Plug him in. There we go. See, it just seems to plug in much nicer than how Prime's plugs work. Maybe they're just a little tight. Flipped it around to double. Put the Triceratops head here. And there you, oh, no, I am wrong. I forgot. He is like Captain Volca. His Triceratops head goes here. Let's see. There we go. I got it plugged in. It's not difficult or anything. It's just I was having trouble seeing. I forgot. Now, this is what the instructions say, to have his head like Captain Volca's head, at the end of his fist. You can put either one, Volca's head or whatever. That's one of the fun parts of this Wild King. You can mix and match and do what you want. I'm just trying to do the official instructions. For the tail, you go ahead and flip that. And there you go. So there's Megatron all powered up. And then, of course, you got to give him, I don't know if it's Earth. I don't think so. Like plant power. I'll have to double check and see what the green represents. And there you go. He's all powered up. Now these guys are now both Prime and Megatron are powered up and ready to duke it out even more. Now I will say once again, you can see how like this actually forms a fist. Once you see it, you see it. It takes a little bit. If you don't see it, it looks just like a block. But once you see, you can tell it looks like a hand and a fist. The instructions also show to use the Energy Beast weapons like this on Prime. They look kind of silly to me, but that's what they say to do. Which is funny. And then, of course, you have his axe, which can plug back into here. And there you go. And now Megatron has another forearm on his shoulder until I get 2 more Energy Beasts for him, so I can power him up totally and hide away his forearms. But from the front, it looks pretty cool, right? It looks like they're cannons, so yeah, that'll work. So my final thoughts on the Energy Beast Leafback and Hydrophant, no surprise, just like the Light Long, Captain Volca, and Megatron and Prime, I absolutely love them. Again, I'm having fun in their simplicity, and they're just a lot of fun to play with. I know I keep harping on that when I do these reviews for Wild King or talk about Wild King, but the simplicity to me makes them really fun. I could see where kids would love these. I mean, they're quick, quick transformations to get in, to where you want to be. And I love the modular nature. Now, I did like the official, what the instructions show, but as I was pointing out through this review and my other Wild King reviews, is that part of the fun is you can mix and match and do all sorts of craziness and come up with have a lot of fun coming up with your own design and aesthetics for your Energy Beasts and your Energy Masters. With that being said, comment to let me know what you think about Transformers Wild King, the toys in the show so far. I am going to keep picking them up, picking up Wave 2 as soon as I can. And until next time, thanks for docking.